that last sequence on Tuesday night where you guys were going back and forth and neither coach called the timeout, what was it like to be part of that sequence?
Um, it was just we just did everything we could to get a shot up, and I thought we got some really good looks down the stretch. We were down, I think 6 going into that last media timeout, so we did a good job not turning the ball over and getting up shots, and we got up good shots in that time. And for the most part, I thought our defense was really good down the stretch. So our focus was just getting up shots, and then also getting stops on the defensive end.
I think like in that last minute, most games turn into a bit of a grind where that last minute takes 15 or 20 of real time because coaches are calling timeout and it drags on. What's it like for you guys as a player to be able to play something closer to pure basketball where it's just be better over that minute?
Right. I think like the flow of the offense was better. I think the execution was better in that time because we couldn't really get our defenses set up. And, just the way we were playing down the stretch, I think it was, beneficial to us being in that situation because just of how efficient our offense was in that last 4-minute segment. And, for us it was really beneficial. And, we did a really good job executing on offense. We just needed to stop on defense to seal the game.
Does that show, do you think, confidence TJ has on you guys to go out there and execute on the road, down late in a high-pressure situation?
Yeah, it just shows the confidence he has in us, and then I think it shows the maturity that we have in our players on the team that we were able to execute in an environment like that. It was getting pretty loud in there the last couple minutes of the game. So us being able to execute in that situation, I think it showed a lot of maturity from 1 through 5 that was on the court, and then even the players on the bench trying to help us out as well.
For either or both of you guys, obviously kind of the resilience and the fight back led to some leads late. What can you take from a game like that, especially at a place like that, apply it to tomorrow and the rest of the conference season?
Yeah, I just think being able to execute on the road in an environment like that, it brought us really together and connected us all. We may have lost and, it may have counted as a loss on the record, but I think we really grew as a team from that game. We got a lot closer with one another. So I just think our chemistry on and off the court grew a lot in that game, and I think going forward we're going to be more connected with each other down the stretch like we were in the last game.
Definitely what he said, it really helped us come together and grow. It helped our mindset out on understanding that, man, when we have games, we got to close them out, and we got to be able to execute when it gets down to crunch time and know what we have to do on offense and defense. So
George, what do you know about Texas?
they're a good physical team. They're coached by Coach Beard. He's a very excellent coach. Has been in the Big 12 ever since I've been here. He's a defensive-minded coach, so I'm pretty sure they're going to pick up the pressure. And they have smart point guards. They've been in this league for a long time, and they understand what it's like to play under pressure and play in an environment where it's loud and stuff like that. But I don't think they've actually experienced Hilton. This is the first time that a lot of these players are really experiencing Hilton, and yeah, it's really enjoyable, and I think our fans are really going to help us out this year and help us out this game.